once again, Lauren Shahadi, Mark DeRosa, John Smoltz, Robert Flores. Let's see if we can improve the batting average, so to speak, a little bit. Let's start with MVP predictions. D-Ro, who's going to take the MVP?
You shouldn't listen to me because I was completely
Are you going
wrong
Bryce
last
Harper?
year.
Which league?
Yeah, let's start with the AL.
I'm going to go with the American League. Everyone wants it to be Mike Trout. I get it. Not happening. Matt Chapman has a monster year. Oakland's a very scary team. I still think Houston's going to find a way to pull it out. Oakland will find themselves in the wild card game. I'm going to go with another third baseman. I think Chris Bryant, he is very interesting to me. David Ross is, for lack of a better term, not coddling him, but going to lead him off. I think he's going to be an absolute monster. This is an easy pick for me. I think Garrett Cole's at full beast mode. He's going to be awesome for the New York Yankees. Too much weapon. Too many weapons and firepower behind them. I'm going to go out. I don't know if this is a limb. It's just talking to B-Mac a lot. I mean, this guy was a rookie last year, and Brian would sit behind home plate and go, D-Ro, there's nowhere I can't go. He's got a plan. He pitches well above his age, and those are my picks right out of the gate.
I like it. I think Matt Olson could be the different Matt there in Oakland.
Very well could.
What about you, starting with the AL MVP?
Speaking of limbs, I went out on a really big limb. I went with a different formula because 60 games, I chose if the team is going to win and go to the postseason, that's who I picked would be the MVP.
Okay.
Ohtani in the American League because it's the perfect recipe of only 10 starts for him, of which he dominates 8 of them. And then he can hit. We're never seeing anything like it. I don't think this plays out in the 162. But then in the National League, the Trey Turner effect, losing Rendon. He got hurt last year. He was on fire in the second half. This guy's going to steal 30 bags and be the MVP. Charlie Morton, the aging wonder in the Rays system, 12 starts. That's perfect for my man Charlie Morton. And then here's the surprise.
Okay. What?
This guy is a stud that the whole world doesn't know about yet. He's healthy. He's gotten a full year under his belt. Came out with an injury. The Milwaukee Brewers, if they're going to be successful, they have to have their starting pitchers be a little bit better than they've been. I love the makeup of Brandon Woodruff. Now, the big limb, the easy limb, would have picked the no-brainers. And in 162, I would have picked the no-brainers. But 60 games, too many things can happen.
Okay.
And that's why this will be a separator. Keep this tape, please, so when we come back.
Oh, we will.
That's why
That's
I went more conventional, because I sit there at night and I'm like, you know what? It can't just fall like this. It's got to go a little off the board. But
I wouldn't have guessed any single one of your picks, but I love that, and that's the beauty of it. We've talked a lot about who's best equipped over 60 games. Teams to beat in each division. D-Ro, we'll start with you.
Where are we starting, Capalbo? AL East? All right, let's go. Run it up there. I think for me, the American League East, it's the New York Yankees. I got it. Everyone's on Tampa. And the Central's tricky. I think the White Sox are scary, no question about it. But the Minnesota Twins, for me, are going to hammer the baseball and have enough starting pitching. Houston Astros, be very leery of the Houston Astros.
They got some issues in the bullpen right now.
They are getting a reprieve with no fans in the stands, okay? And they are, if Verlander's on, Zach Greinke, you think he cares if there's fans? You think he's ever heard a fan talk to him?
Lance McCullers has looked very good.
Lance McCullers is going to nail it. Atlanta Braves, Cincinnati Reds, and the Los Angeles Dodgers win the divisions for me.
Yeah.
And the World Series, we get what we want. Yankees, Dodgers. Yeah.
Twins over White Sox. Interesting. I think you'd go that way.
Now, John is not
I got the White Sox.
John is not going to be making playoff predictions. He's broadcasting games. So
Right, I'm not, right, but I am going to make a prediction. He's going to go 50%.
Okay.
Dodgers are going to win the World Series, by the way. That's my call. Dodgers get your World Series.
That's what I'm going with. I have Dodgers. I have Dodgers over Yankees in the World Series. I mean, that's not exactly a hot take or a really provocative pick. What about you?
I want Braves. I covered them in the postseason. They have everything you want. Young starters coming into their own, veteran leadership with Freddie Freeman. I think Nick Markakis, the absence of him, that quiet voice in the clubhouse, is kind of underestimated, but they're built to win. I think over
I
162
think
or 60.
Washington's going to have something to say about that because I agree with Smoltz. You're going to have a situation where Max Scherzer is going to walk into Davey Martinez's office after about 3 or 4 starts and say, hey, every 4 days, give me the ball.
Dark horse team for me, San Diego Padres.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that. He keeps saying that to me. I'm not feeling that.
Very
right out
much.
of the
I'm
gate.
telling you right now, even though I'm not in the prediction business, I will make a prediction that your guys are going to be very surprised by an upset. Like this is the perfect makeup for an upset. The team that nobody thought about, because when you leave spring training, you hear the same speeches. You believe it or you don't. Now you can believe most of the speeches.
Yeah.
You really have an opportunity.
My man
to take
Eric's telling me
advantage.
about their bullpen. They got Pagan.
No, their bullpen's filth.
Plus, if we see expanded playoffs, it's a different story as well. It leads for a team to get hot and win it all. We will see.